Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Tonight we are going to see how we can actually create a backup of our Minecraft worlds that we have inside our Kubernetes cluster. I made another video about how to set up Minecraft inside Kubernetes, and this video is how will I then now back up my worlds that I have in there. Of course, it's very important to back up the world once in a while so you can restore it later on. Let's just get started. So this is my code that I have right here. I have created a backup. I've created a backup folder. So I have all my infrastructure in a project, and then I created a backup folder right here where I have backup scripts for Minecraft and also for Terraria. And the way that I have solved it, of course, there are multiple ways. I know that inside my container, my Docker container, which is running a special Docker image, which I'll just show you. It's quite cool actually. It runs T-Shock and a lot of other, and it actually every time I want to, so I think it actually updates everything by itself, or else I can always restart the Docker deployment. The Kubernetes deployment, and then it will actually automatically download the latest one because I have this part on my deployment right here. So this Docker image is cool. So it's quite good. So if you search for Docker Hub for that, then you can actually read on a bit more about how to use it. I had to set up the memory to 2 GB like this, and of course you also have to say that you actually accept all of the licensing. That's what this environment variable right here is for. And latest, this means that every time that they have placed a new version on the Docker Hub, then I can choose to restart. I'll just apply my Helm scripts again, and then they will actually download the latest and greatest Minecraft version for my server right here, because I have image policy, pull policy equals to always. I have a volume mount also because I know all of my data is in the //data folder right here. So of course I have volume mapped that. This means that when I'm restarting, then my data is not lost. But I still want to take some backups once in a while, and that is why I have these scripts right here. First of all, I have a shell script that I would like to run inside the Docker container, and this is this shell script right here. I would like to install zip like this, and I do that with apt-get. So then I can install zip, then I know that I have zip. When I know that I have zip, then I want to back up the world, which is right now my world folder is actually just called world. So that is, of course, if you have another name, then you just put in that right there. And I know that when I attach to this container, then I'm at the default folder, which is /data, and then world is the next folder that we have right there. And then I write -r for recursive, so I am zipping the world and I'm zipping it into this file right here, and this means I'm actually placing it inside the same container in the temp folder, and then I say this is a world backup, and then I give it the dates formatted with year, month, and day, and then .zip in the end. So I want to run this script. After I have run the script, then I want to take out the file, and of course I want all of this to happen by just clicking once somewhere. And that is why I have this create backup script. This is Orchestrator. So first of all, I'm changing the namespace to Minecraft just to make sure that I'm there. Then I am fetching the pod name, and this is a little bit interesting because you can actually get a pod name by using this command right here, kubectl. Kube control, or kubectl if you will, get pod -l because we are filtering. That is -l means filtering, and then we say that it's actually the label that we filter on. So we have a label where app equals to Minecraft fun, and that is what I have labeled my pod with. And then I want to look for the name that we have right there. So JSON path, that means that I only get, when I write this part right here, this is the output manipulator. So then now I'm manipulating the output to give me only the JSON path at item 0. That means that if I had 10 pods that actually matched these criteria, then I will only get the first pod actually. I only have one pod running with Minecraft, so I can actually just assume that I want the first one right here. Then I take the metadata, and then I take the name of the pod. That is exactly what I want inside this variable right here. So here I get the name of my pod. So it's the same if I write Kubernetes and then Minecraft, and then I write cube get pods like this, then I can see I have a pod right here that is running Minecraft Fun, and then this number right here. And let us see if what actually happens if I run this right here. Let us see what actually happens right here. Copy. And paste. Let me just try to copy and paste again right here. It did not go as I expected. Copy. And then we say paste like this. Let's see what happens. And here I got the pod name out right there. So I'm quite happy. I can see that it works. And then I'm echoing out something so I can actually follow what's going on. Copy the blah, blah, blah to this from this. Yeah, so that means that the next step is that I'm copying the zip Minecraft folder shell script into my pod actually. So I copied inside the pod. Like this. This is the cube copy command right here. This is a local file, and this is the pod destination that we have right there. Pod name, and then colon, and then data, and then zip Minecraft folder.sh. Then I execute again. I've created an alias for kubectl, which is just k, so that's a bit shorter to write for me. Then I say execute it, and then that means interactive and with terminal. And then here we have this one right here. That is a variable name of the pod. And then the command that I want to run. I want to add executable rights on the zip shell script right here. After that, then I want to execute it. So that means that I run bash and then the zip Minecraft folders script right there. Then when I'm done with that, then I want to I want to copy that zip file that is inside of the pod right here. So that is inside the pod. I want to copy that to my local folder. So then afterwards, then I can place it on somewhere where I feel it's safe. Maybe in a cloud, maybe on a local storage device or something like that. And then in the end, I write done with backup. This is my script. This is the orchestrator right here, and then I have a package.json. That is just because then I can, then I have a place to start, and I can just right click and then I can press run script. Right now I have something with my WSL that is a bit annoying. You can see what it is actually, because maybe you have the answer. And I've also tried to change this so it's actually the whole path. But I get this error right here. Get terminated with execute 1. And it's a bit annoying, because if I run the debug instead, then everything works fine. I start up in my WSL instance and inside the OMC shell terminal, and now I'm running my script. First, as you can see right here, I am now zipping the file. I'm zipping the folder, into the file. Copy zip file to local folder. So now I'm copying it to my local machine, and if I'm lucky, then I get a zip folder with my whole Minecraft progress and my whole Minecraft world. If you know a better way to actually take backups of your Kubernetes Minecraft worlds, then let me know. And of course, I could have placed all of this inside a container that just was scheduled to run once per day, and then it could automatically upload it to maybe like Google Drive or Asia or Amazon or any of the other clouds. And then of course then I could have my zip files located up there, and then of course that could happen automatically. But I think this is a good start, because now I will at some point, if it says done with backup, there was actually an error right here, unexpected UF. That could be the connection actually. Let me just check. I have a file right here. I don't trust that file right now. Let me just delete it and let me run once again. And let us see what happens. Usually, it looked like a connection error, that it did not download all of the whole zip file. Let us see what happens this time. So I have to run this debug when I run npm. I also have this npm scripts in the bottom right here, where I usually call all of my stuff. But when I use WSL, then I have to press the debug button. It's a little bit annoying. I don't know. I really don't know why. So now there's not that in the filex error right there. So I actually believe that I have my zip file right there. Open reveal in File Explorer. Thank you very much. And then I double click and say, oh, this is a zip file. It could be harmful. Yes, please open it. And here I have my world, and here I have my all of the files that is inside the world. So that's how I think that's it's quite easy, right? How much space did it actually take? It takes like 172 megabytes right now. I think that's yeah. And again, if you have any comments and if you have an easier way to actually extract it, then let me know. And I think this npm way of actually executing stuff is quite cool. So instead of having to write a lot of commands again over and over, usually it's the same commands, then I can just go to the script area, and then of course I can run the scripts. And of course, it works when I'm not using WSL, and when I am using WSL, then for some reason then I have to start up the JavaScript debug terminal. That is the difference. When I run the JavaScript debugger, then it starts a JavaScript debug terminal instead of starting the WSL command that is starting when I'm trying to run it. Let me just run right here. Let us press play again, just once more here. So here you can actually see it actually starts this command right here, WSL exit. That means that it would actually start up WSL. And my Ubuntu, that is my default instance. And I actually also sometimes I also try to add the -d for distribution right here, and then with Ubuntu, but it still does not it does not work. This is the -e. This means run this command inside the WSL after starting up the WSL. So it's a little bit annoying. I hope I will find the solution, but the backup works, and that is what I want to show you. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great evening, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye bye.